Good morning, my distinguished audience. I trust you have a very great night. My name is Tipav Tehuma. Right now, I'm talking to you from Smart Planet Consulting. Today, I would like us to look at a very important topic in business. And you see, this topic is very, very, very important, and most business people turn a blind eye to it. If you are just starting business, you have plans to start business. Your business has been 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, or you have been doing business over the time. If you own an MSME, by MSME I mean medium, small and micro scale enterprises, you need to listen carefully. You can take notes, you can take a Bible, you can take a pen, sit down and listen to this thing very carefully. Yes, so now we're talking about record keeping system. Record keeping system is very vital in business, very, very vital, because there's a saying that if it's not there, it doesn't exist. You see this phone, if this phone is not here, it doesn't exist. Because in record keeping, you use record keeping to make informed decision for business growth. If there are no records, all your decision will be based on assumptions, and assumption doesn't really go well in business. Assumptions only go well if you are making forecasts in business. You can forecast your targeted sales as a benchmark to work towards it. But real historical record, is not good to assume real historical record. When I talk about historical record, I mean records of events that have happened in the past. Like, if you own a business and you are preparing your accounts, you are definitely going to prepare your account based on records that have passed. That's your income, your expenses, your administrative expenses, your cost of goods sold. By administrative expenses, I mean your salaries, your electricity bills, and the rest. Okay, we're really digressing right now, but let's come back to the major point: record keeping system. Let's start from here. We'll get there, but let's start from here actually. Record keeping. Okay, if you start a small business. Okay, you go to the market, you buy goods, take to your store. Most people most people that go to the market, they buy goods, the funds they use for transportation is actually from the business, and they fail to record it. As small as it is, your account will balance and you won't be able to know the exact information or the exact expenses you have expensed for that purpose, and it will hinder you, or it will impede you from making informed decision about adjusting your transportation in order to either increase your profit or minimize costs. You see, okay, record keeping. There are five simple ways of record keeping in business. Five very simple ways of record keeping in business. This is the point I would like you to pay maximum attention. Maximum attention. You can be writing. You can be writing. These things are very, very simple. Five simple steps. The first one is to capture. What do I mean capture? Like you said, capture means to get something and keep something. And capture in accounting, what in this particular context I'm referring to now, capture means to put down the records. Any little expense or income you have incurred in your business, you need to put it down somewhere. In a book you have to keep it down somewhere. In online, just keep it down somewhere. Just have a record, keeping down every simple expense down to 50 kobo or 5 naira you have spent for anything. Okay, typical expenses of most MSMEs, businesses that are actually starting transportation, cost of production overheads, and also cost of maybe transportation and feeding. All those are little expenses that MSMEs tend to overlook, and all those expenses are very important in business growth decision. So the first of the five simple ways I'm referring to now is to capture. Make sure you capture any little record, any little expenses and income, any little transaction you have made. Capture it somewhere. Capture it somewhere. By capturing it somewhere, I don't mean a piece of paper, because you might capture it on a piece of paper and tomorrow a piece of paper is nowhere to be found. Then it's an exercise in futility, because the record is not there. So if it's not there, it doesn't exist. So the second simple step is to check. Okay, you have done these transactions for this week. You have gone to the market, you have bought this, you have done these transactions in your business, you have paid for delivery for your clients, you have paid for this for your client, paid for this for your business. After you capture within the week, okay, you have taken this to capture. At the end of every week, make sure you check check all the records, check all your receipts, check all your invoice, check all the records, and check all your bank transactions and after see, okay, have I captured this and this? Did I capture it? Okay, I've captured this, I've captured this, I've captured this, I've captured this. Have a book. Okay, and I recommend a big 80 leaves long note that with hardcover, so that it won't, water won't really spoil your records. Or you have to capture it in information in a book, information material that you always keep to reference to. So when you finish capture, you check this record. Maybe at the end of every week, ensure that all the records in the week are already captured. You may be doing your business alone, or if you still have a large income, you can employ a bookkeeper to helping you do all this. So after you finish capturing and checking, the next step you do is now is to record it in the main books of account. Okay, you have captured you have captured your check, now it's recorded in the main book of account. Okay, in the cash book sales, you record your sales, you record your expenses, and this record now can be done either on physical books or online. Like today there are so many accounting software out there. There are so many accounting software out there that you can use to capture. Like my friend Charles Atta was Mr. Atta, sorry, Mr. Atta was introducing me to a cloud accounting software recently. That also you can use. In the subsequent videos, I'll present to you there many other accounting softwares. There is Zoho Books. Zoho Books, I've used Zoho Books, I've used QuickBooks. There is Sage. Sage is actually more advanced, but for MSMEs, you can use Zoho Books, you can use QuickBooks. The cloud I mentioned from Mr. Atta, and there's also there are many other you can. There are also applications online that do manage your accounts and your records. There is recently I came across yes, Prosper or something. I don't well, there are many other many other online software that you can use to capture these records, and they'll be there for you to review always. So after you have captured in it, no, you have checked, now you put it in the main books of account. This you move it to the main books of account. So after I move it to the main books of account, after the period end, you can now review. You review these books. Okay, at this point we capture this week, we'll capture this, we check, okay, it was accurate, okay, we'll record it here. So you review the records. By review I mean, okay, you check your income statement, check your expenses, check your income, check your electricity bill, check your wages and salaries, check your stationaries. Look at this record. Okay, what am I overspending for that I can cut down, that I can minimize the cost to maximize my profit? What am I overspending on? Okay, let's take a little scenario. You buy stationaries in your business. By stationaries I mean biros, pencils, and the rest of the this you need in your office. You buy them. Okay, you buy them, and you buy them in large quantity, and you discover it's a recurring thing. You are buying and you're not expensing much, or maybe you use one and you just discard them already. So you need to cut down the expense and make sure, okay, if I'm buying this, I will get value for this. If I'm buying this, I'll use from this period to this period. If I'm buying this, I'll use for this period to this period. So by review I mean, you look at the records very well, then try to minimize the costs in between, the irrelevant costs you have incurred. You try to minimize it. Well, you actually believe me that if you don't capture this record, you won't be able to get to this point of reviewing and minimizing costs and try to maximize your profits. So that's when you review the record, now you act. By acting now I mean, okay, at this point now, this month we bought stationery is 100,000, but this month now, since this 100,000 stationery we bought, we didn't use to want up to half. This month we are not buying, or this month we are buying for like 20 or 30,000 naira to complement that one because of the month. You have minimized your cost for that month. Or you look at your electricity bill. Okay, I pay too much electricity. Okay, um discos charge me too much for electricity. I don't have a meter I pay. You may get a meter so that you'll be able to monitor your expense when it comes to electricity bill. Your cost of production, you look at your cost of production. Are there wastages in between the production cost of production mostly are for manufacturing, people that deal with manufacturing, and also also many other MSMEs. you can you look at your cost of production. As a tailor, you can also have a cost of production because you get materials and produce. So you look at the cost of buying the threads and the rest. So you look at your cost of production very well. Take a look at it. What am I spending too much on that I'm not supposed to spend too much on? Or what can I maximize cost and still get the quality and the value for my customers? Because actually it should be all about minimizing cost and maximizing profit, but maintaining the value and quality. Very important. You maintain the value and the quality of goods for your customers. So all these things are these are the 5 simple steps. Let's go over it again. You capture, you check, you record, you review, then you act. So these are very simple steps that if taken in your business, you agree with me, you move your business from this step to this step moving forward. So it will be a big a exponential growth if you continue practicing this consistently in your business. You maximize cost, look at your cost, you capture all your records and review. By the time you review all this, you discover that you see your business is growing, and all the leakages, you block all the leakages in your business. There will be no leakages of funds going out on unnecessary spending and the rest. You see, so this is what I said I should bring to you this great day. I believe you have had value for listening, and your time was well spent listening to this great video. For more of these videos, you can visit our website www.smileplanetc.com or call the number displayed on our screen. Our top business consultant will be there always to attend to you for free business coaching and take you through the financial strategy in your business and record keeping systems. And also you can follow us on social media, on YouTube, watch our videos and learn more. We give our quality content, put out quality content for you, just for you, to grow your business and make sure you become the millionaire I want to be, the billionaire I want to be, and attain maximum success in your business. Business is very tiring most times, and I believe you can make it. Everyone can make it. You can make it to just believe and follow. There are principles to everything. Follow the principles, and you are sure of getting there. Thank you very much, and have a great day.